All right, so the next one we get into, y'all. Guess who's back? Back again. MAPHRA, you know what I'm saying? MAPHRA. She's back again. The lady with the great voice. You know, she's on her Wednesday vibes because we love that too. We love that as well. Shout out her. Let's drop a bomb for her on that. She just dropped this a few days ago, and I told you, once I'm on it, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Once we peep in game, we peep game with that. We love that. We love that for us right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click into Unethical, and we're gonna see what she's got for us today with the amazing voice. Because once again, she can sing her ass off, and she's very passionate with how she does sing, and she does her thing. So before we click into it, let me know how many couches we're giving it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, man, because it's vibes over here, not validation. So let's get right into it, man. Let's see what you got, Matt. Let's see what you got, Matt.
Vertigo in your arms. One second you hate me, then it's false alarm. That's just what you always do every time.
Oh,
Watch
yeah?
me when I break and say it's paradise.
All right.
Set my body aflame. Lock me up and close the door when it rains. Maybe it's my fault I put you up so high. Darling, I think you can make the devil cry. And I've been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, cut my heart right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy every time you hurt me, baby? Tell me, have I not given you enough? If you ever loved me, let me go. I don't know what it is, got me wrapped around your cold fingertips. Maybe it's my fault I can't walk away. Maybe I just started feeling a little shame. Oh, I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care.
She's killing this right here too. She's killing this right now. She's singing her ass off when this. Her voice is so sweet and so soothing.
Oh, I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, cut my heart right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy every time you hurt me, baby? Tell me, have I not given you enough? If you ever love me, let me go. Let me go. I'll let you go. If you let me go, let me. I've been waiting on the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're
Never sorry.
are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand and watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close, come on right out of my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't that a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy every time you hurt me, baby?
She's talking.
Have I not given you enough? If you ever love me, let me go.
She's talking right here. She's talking. She is talking on this. God damn. God damn. And she always picks up tempo and picks up speed when she gets into that bag when she's singing the hook with more like with the passion. You know what I'm saying? She always gets into that bag with that, and she makes you feel her. You know what I'm saying? She makes you feel her all the way through, and like that's relatable for me because I'm just I remember back in my past life when I was in a relationship with somebody and like I was just like, yo, I think you need to let me go. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think you need to be stringing me along in whatever journey you got going on and trying to manipulate this whole thing we got going on to fit your narrative for you to be comfortable being with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and one of the most hurtful things to deal with in like situations like that is to tell somebody and let somebody that know that like you really don't love me for me, but you lust me. You know what I'm saying? You lust for me, but you don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Because I always feel like if people are gonna love you for real, they're gonna love you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna try to change you. They're not gonna try to make you form to what they believe a man is or a man of God is or whatever the case may be. And I say that because that's kind of what I went through. And that's kind of why I have not beef, but I have gripes with religious groups. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's religion. I respect where people stand with stuff. But where I draw the line is where people try to change people for who they are because that's what they believe what a person is as a man, as a human, as somebody who can feel and all that stuff like that. So that's a whole conversation for another day. But that's just kind of what the song reminded me of when I was going through what I was going through in my past life. And once again, I had to heal from a lot in like the last like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's funny how even within the last 6 years, like this last few months is something where I realized like I never fully healed from two things. You know what I'm saying? I never healed from my pops passing, and I never healed from like a relationship that I invested in, like my emotions, my feelings, my love. You know what I'm saying? Like that was something that I had to realize over time, and I worked that through. And that's why I think I'm at the place where I'm at now because I think all of that affected how I took care of myself, how I took care of business, how I viewed things, how I did things, how I approached things, how I processed things. Like it all played a factor into it. And I think I'm finally at that place where all of it's stringing together and it's starting to make sense. And I'm just feeling better about all of it. Like before, I used to be a little bitter about it. And it's funny. Everything happens for a reason. And well, before I get into that, this is a five, but everything does happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally saw this person at a specific event and prior to it, and I already knew this was gonna happen when like we initially like weren't together. I was like, this is gonna be the time when I see them again because that's the only way I'm gonna see them again. And like everything was just lifted after that point. And I think that's when I really genuinely started to like shift was like that moment because that was like the final piece of like my healing puzzle. Now I'm never gonna heal from like my father. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna heal from that. Like I'll heal from that. Let me phrase it. It's not that I'm never gonna heal from that, but that's something that you can never just like not feel okay about, especially how I look at it and view it. But when you string it all together, because once again, like everything happened at once. And when you're able to like get past that part, but like still maneuver and work through that. But then you have another piece that simultaneously happened and you never was able to get over that because, I'm always big on like, what's always messed me up is that I never thought that like you could be with somebody and go through what like we went through and then not be with them. And I think that's really where like I was like stuck at for a little bit. But when you work through things and you physically heal, all good things come to an end sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it was. So I seen this person and I really didn't acknowledge them. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a defense mechanism for me, but also a healing form of healing for me as well too, because it's like get through the moment, but I don't need to be Freddy, friendly and buddy with you. You know what I'm saying? I could just not be rude to you. You know what I mean? And once I got through that and seeing how I reacted with that, I was fully able to close that chapter in like my life that I never actually officially closed. You know what I'm saying? Because even with that, when things happen, it was like on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? It was like the week of my birthday type of shit. And like that, and I hold things very dear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always like, I am an open book. And like for me, when I feel disrespected or I feel like there's no regard for a lot of things, like I take it hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been broken up with during my birthday on my birthday week like three times in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been like scarred by that. But this one really affected me a lot because I told this person that. Like once again, you can't control how somebody feels. You can't control how like what people are gonna do. But once again, when you go through so much with somebody, you would think that people would have that courtesy for it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm also big on this too. Like when you know you don't want to be with somebody anymore, and this is all still in regards to the song. So like when you know you don't want to be with somebody no more, like you know that like months in advance type of shit too. Like you don't just like really wake up one morning and like just be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like you know that in advance completely. So although at that point you're just dragging along and faking the funk. So that's where I really wasn't respecting that, and that's what I had to work through myself. But once again, when it all came together, I was able to close that chapter in my life, and I was able to just kind of heal completely from that because that was something I could heal from a lot easier than my pops thing. You know what I'm saying? The pops thing that's gonna get worked through all the time in life, but that one was something where I was just like, fuck, you know what I mean? So like that happened. Life has been good. I sobered up like right after that. Like literally, I sobered up right after that, and I just kept it pushing after that. But yeah, this song's a five, man. We love Map. Yeah, I mean, Map has always got a great voice. She's always singing and doing her thing, and yeah, that's what we got with that. So don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the vibes, not validation. We are on to the next one here. We are on to the next one.